Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So the next topic we are looking at is chord progression. Chord progression on the key of C major. So we are in the last topic we treated chords, majorly triads, right? So now we'll be using the triads to play different progression. What is progression? What is chord progression? The English might be kind of big, but it just means like to progress from one chord to the other in a pleasant manner. It must be pleasant. So, for instance, let's say I start from my C, which is my do, and I now play something like it's not making sense. The chord must make sense if it has to progress. If it's not making sense, it's not progressing. Are you getting it? So the first chord progression we'll be looking at is do, fa, so, do. So now the song I will use to show this chord progression is this kind God do. So this kind God, so this kind God do. Yes, that's do. I never see a candle. This kind God, oh, blessed be your holy name. So you could see I played do, fa, so, do. And while you're playing chords, triad like this on your right hand, on your left hand, I will advise for starting to play the root notes of each of those chords you played on the right hand. So as you're playing C major chord on the right hand, you're playing C on the left hand. So as you're playing Do chord on your right hand, you're playing Do on the left hand. This kind God Do, that's Do, right? Then I never see a kind Do, that's Fa, both on my left and on my right hand. This kind God, oh, that's so both on my left and on my right hand. Blessed be your holy name. That's Do. You understand? So now that's Do, Fa, So, Do. Now another thing you need to note about playing chords is number system. Number system in the gospel field, especially. The black gospel players, they've created what is called the number system, which means my do is 1, my re is 2, mi is 3, fa is 4, so is 5, la is 6, t is 7. You understand? So and you return back to your do. So what I played with do, fa, so, do, I can see 1, 4, 5, 1. I'll say it again. 1, 4, 5, 1. So even when you go outside and you even become a pro, sometimes you might not know the progression of a particular song, maybe because you've never listened to it before, and it's a new song. And there's a musician beside you that knows the song. It might not even say it out loud. It might just say, bring out his hand and be like 1, 4, 5, 1. You know the chord to play at that particular time. So it's very important to know your number system. Very important. Okay, so that's the first chord progression. Now, this first chord progression is you can also create rhythms around it, and this kind God, I never see a God, this kind God, blessed be your holy name. You understand? So create rhythm. Experiment with the chord progression, rhythm wise. You understand? So that's number 1 chord progression. Number 2 chord progression is do, la, fa, so. Do, la, fa, so. Okay, so do, la, fa, sol. Remember, we are still playing root position chord, which means root is starting first. Do, la, fa, sol. So do, la, fa, sol. And high life I can use for that, or I can use another chord progression for that. But a simple high life song is ba 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 loke ba 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 loke ba ba. You understand? Another song that might work for it. I will enter His gate with thanksgiving in my life. I will enter His court with court with praise. I will say this is the day that the Lord has. So now, but the main one is ba 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 loki, which is do, la, fa, sol. And remember, in the previous topic, I treated melody, right? Melodies. It will make your left hand and your right hand flexible. So, like when you're just playing do, la, fa, sol, you won't just be so rigid with the do, la, fa, sol. You can actually be flexible with your left hand. Do. You understand? So, like, I'm playing in root position, which is quite a bit difficult for a pro. So, pros they play in root position and inversion, creating like a chord change. You understand? Chord voicing. Okay, so that's your 1, 6 minor, 4, 5. 1 is do, right? 6 minor is my la, 4 is my fa, and 5 is my sol. Alright, that's the second chord progression we've looked at. Now the third chord progression is your fa, do, sol, la. Fa, do, sol, la. So fa, do, sol, la. A common song that goes with that is ba 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 oh, ba ba oh, ba ba oh. You understand? Ba ba oh. So that's your fa, do, sol, la. You understand? Now, this fa, do, sol, la is 4, 1, 5, 6 minor. Are you getting that? So, this chord progression can also be used in pop music in diverse ways. Create music on it. Just like, I can create music like saying, oh, you are good, you are wonderful, you are glorious. You are good, you are wonderful, you are good. You understand? Create music out of nothing. You understand? So that's the third chord progression. Now, the last chord progression I'll be looking at is your do, sol, la, fa. Do, sol, la, fa. I gave myself away. Give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away. Oh, I give myself away so you can use me. So what I just played there is do, which is your 1. Then I went to sol, which is your 5. Then I went to la, which is 6 minor, and I went to fa, which is 4. So master all these chord progressions, and chord progression comes from creativity. It comes up from all this diatonic scale. Do you understand? So create your own chord progression. It might not be do sol la fa. It might be la fa do sol. Do you see how I swapped the four chords of the last song I just played? The four chords is just do sol la fa. Then now I'm starting from la fa do sol. It's about creativity. So create your own chord progressions, and gradually you get used to different songs, be it worship, praise, pop, R&B. They use almost the same chord progressions. You just need to continue learning. So see you in the next class.